RaDona from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Jordan with me. She's a fun friend, just a darling mom and always loves to help people. So that's a little bit about Jordan. We are going to do something fun with her hair. Actually, I'm going to do a window back here. So, and you guys can decide how far up you want the window to be. I'm going to show you guys how far up I'm going to do it. Just above her ear here. And you also, you know, if you don't want it straight on, you can even do this. Just kind of do a zigzag, so it's not like a straight line. Now Jordan's hair is long enough that you really don't need to do a zigzag part, but I'm going to show you. The reason you would do that is just to make it so it's not like, if your hair's shorter, so it's not like one dark piece, you know what I mean? You do want it dark, but you want some of the blonde into it. It just gives it a little bit of dark up through, so it's not such, you know, a line. Okay, so I've used a 10 volume. That's deposit only. Just gonna cover all of this. I used a 5 double N. I obviously put my oil in it. Always helps the color stay and shine. Okay, then I just take little sections here. Okay. And then when we get to the haircut, I'm going to show you guys, she's kind of growing it. So we're going to bring the back up, the length, and kind of catch it up with the front. She's letting the layers grow a little bit. So I will show you that obviously when we get to that point too. Okay, so I'm just coming through here. And while we're talking and you see that I'm just kind of doing the same stuff here, a few things to, you know, little tips to keep, you know, your color fresh or to stay in. Obviously, you know, stay out of the sun. If you are out in the sun a lot, you know, use a protective spray, you know, from the UV rays. You can, I mean, don't wash every day if you can help it. That's another tip. Also, if you can, you know, rinse in cooler water, it helps that cuticle, you know, stay shut. The hotter the water, you know, warmer the water, the cuticle can open more. So yeah, those are a few tips. There's also color locking spray. I love my color locking spray. So yeah, things like that really can help a lot. Okay, then I always like to just come and I like to comb through the color that I have applied. Obviously, reason being is because I just want it even and I want to make sure it's all the way through the hair. Okay, now I just pat that there. I'm gonna put this in the sink real fast. Okay, now I just like to cover the back with the foil. Okay, we are going to do quite a bit of blonde. We're gonna do it heavy. Gonna weave it heavy. So doing it heavy is like you can see that's like 3 big chunks, okay? And obviously what I mean by heavy, you know, also is we do them close together, each foil. So, you know, come close to the scalp. Don't go all the way up because it will expand. The bleach, when it gets a little warm, it will swell. You can see how I didn't go out on some of these ends because they're a little bit more blonde. Right here, I need a little bit more. So if you're applying bleach, if there's any blonde in there, you do not want to go over that. It's bad. You'll hurt the hair if you do that. Okay, so you can see I'm just taking a little section here. And it's not wide. You can see how wide that is. That is not wide. And the reason to do that is that you won't have regrowth, you know, right after you get your hair colored. If the section is too thick, it will leave some regrowth there. So you want to do little sections, thin sections. Okay, so you can see I'm not coming out on these little blonde ends there. Okay, then the other side. And this is what I'm doing too. I'm kind of coming around this way. I like to do that because I can keep track of where I'm putting the color, placing it. Okay. So same here, about 3 little, you know, big slices there with little sections. And I'm going to do 3 blonde to one brown up here. And up in the top, I'm also gonna put the 5. Just because it's fall now, and so we're gonna add just a little bit of depth through her hair. Okay, another little section. And you can see how thin I'm doing them. Again, about 3 big chunks there. I hold the hair tight up here while I lay that foil down, and then I hold it down here with my fingers tight. Okay, so I just brush it on the dark areas. Anywhere where it's blonde, you don't color. Again, I come to this side. You doing all right, Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Just relaxing. It's the best day is hair day.
It is.
I'm just gonna, if you need to like push the ends away, you can do that also. Okay, so this is my last row of the blonde before I show you the dark. You can see if there's blonde next to the brown. I just kind of scoot the blonde away from the brown. Okay, one more foil here for the third blonde. I can't believe how much it's grown out. Right, Jordan?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm like looking at the dark. I'm like, yeah, that's really grown out. That'll feel way good to have done.
I know, I'm wondering where I'm gonna go with cute hair now.
I know, exactly. You always have to go somewhere after getting your hair done.
I wanna just go do laundry.
I know, exactly. So true. So true. yeah, where do you guys go after you get your hair done? I love it. That's what she's saying. I need to go somewhere after I get my hair done. Like, heck yes. Okay, so this is the last. Well, Jordan, you better at least go to lunch or something.
Right?
Lunch is always good. Okay. All right, now, so I have done the 3 foils with the blonde. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do the dark. I'm gonna take a little slice, and this is thin, okay? You guys can see how thin this is. The reason I'm doing it this thin and I'm slicing it, or slice, some people call it slice, some people call it splice. You pull this down and I color all of it. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is because she has fine hair, and so it's gonna show up more if I do this than if I was to weave it in. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and a tiny piece here on the side. Okay, so I just hold that up. So I don't want this part real chunky, but yet I want it to show up. So that's why I'm slicing it like this. So you color over all that. And then the little one over here. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do 3 blonde after this dark, and then I'll do a dark, and then 3 blonde and a dark. Then when I get up to the front to do the chunk of dark, we will show you how I do that. So we'll see you in just a second. So now we are going to do a chunk up here. How I want to do it, see, I want a little bit of this to come over, you know, the blonde over. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Now the front pieces, I'm gonna have that drop, you know, blonde in this front. So I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so I'm taking this front part and we're gonna put blonde here. Move the blonde away. Get those little brown pieces. Always flip that up so it doesn't stay in their eye. Okay, then I'm gonna do another blonde piece. Okay, I'm gonna put that foil right next to her scalp so we can get close. Then we'll just add the blonde here. Like I said, I know I said it a zillion times, but don't bring that bleach down on any blonde. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna start the dark. So one more blonde. And I about do all of it. You can see I just have a couple little pieces out of there just because I want a lot of blonde right there. So it's almost splicing, but not all the way. And you can see how much is there. Okay. Okay, now the dark, we're gonna splice this way. Okay. So I'm gonna color all of this. And I'm gonna do, I would say four foils of the dark, splicing it. And it might be even a little more, we'll see when we get up here. That's the thing, is you just have to picture where that color's going. It's kind of like art. You just paint it on. So you know where that is, like where it's gonna fall in that front. Okay. So this is my third foil of it. Okay. Fourth foil. Of course, we cover all of it. Okay, so how I decide is I come up and I picture, okay, there's four foils, so that's where it's gonna fall. So yeah, we want this blonde, because see, we're gonna have that blonde over there. So yeah, so now the rest, we are going to do blonde. Again, I just have a couple little pieces out. Put that close to the scalp. Okay, the next one. I just want that dark to kind of be under the blonde, like just have a little peekaboo there of the dark. It's gonna be fun for fall. And she's just like, yeah, do whatever. Like, I don't even care. She's had her hair like super short. She's had it longer. She's changed it a lot, haven't you?
Yep.
Oh, it grows super fast, so she can. That's what's fun about everybody that's hair grows fast. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna come this way because I want that blonde as close as I can to her scalp right here. Whoop, caught it. You guys, I'm so proud of myself. Usually I drop it 50 times. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that down so I can get these little hairs and get them close to her scalp. Okay, now this little piece, I know they're little, but I want them close to the scalp. So I'm gonna do these in 2 little sections. Okay, we are almost done. Okay, last one here. Put this down. Okay, perfect, you guys. We have that done. Tomorrow will be her haircut video, or the next video. I guess I shouldn't say tomorrow. The next haircut will be her video. So go ahead and jump on so you can see her haircut. And I appreciate it so much. If you guys have questions at all, just reach out to me. I would love to help in any way. If there's any, color ideas that you guys need, just let me know. I would love to get with you and help. And I'm gonna let her process and then we'll wash, but we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.